about a man from the Lehigh Valley who was killed by his own pet snake. Police shot the snake trying to save the man's life last week, but we've learned the 27-year-old man, Elliot Senseman, died from his injuries.
A very large snake, which has the midsection of the snake wrapped around the throat of the male at that time.
The horrifying last moments of Elliot Senseman. He was a seasoned snake rescuer, known for his compassion towards reptiles that others feared. But in a tragic twist of fate, the very creature he sought to rehabilitate turned against him. This is the harrowing story of Elliot Senseman, a tale that underscores the unpredictable nature of wild animals and the thin line between fascination and fatality. At Nature's Last Call, we delve into the events that led to this devastating incident, reminding us of the inherent risks in taming the untamable. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now, let's get started. A passionate rescuer, Elliot Senseman, a 27-year-old resident of Upper Macungie Township, Pennsylvania, had dedicated a significant part of his life to rescuing and rehabilitating snakes. Starting at the age of 10, his interest evolved into a mission to provide care for neglected and mistreated reptiles. Friends and family recall his unwavering commitment to these creatures, often taking in snakes that others abandoned or abused. His home became a sanctuary for several snakes, each with its own story of rescue and recovery. Among them was an 18-foot boa constrictor, a recent addition that had suffered from previous mistreatment. Elliot was working diligently to rehabilitate this particular snake, understanding its aggressive tendencies and the challenges it presented. He believed every animal deserved a second chance, no matter how feared or misunderstood. For Elliot, compassion didn't stop at common pets, it extended to the scaly, silent ones most people avoided. His efforts went beyond basic care. Elliot often researched reptile behavior, consulted with experts, and even educated others about responsible reptile ownership. He frequently volunteered his time to help remove or rehome snakes found in distressing situations, becoming a go-to figure in his community for exotic animal concerns. Despite limited resources, he created a nurturing environment where these reptiles could heal and thrive. The fateful day. On July 20, 2022, a routine day took a tragic turn. Around 2:12 p.m., emergency services received a distress call from Elliot's residence. Upon arrival, officers were led to a scene that resembled a nightmare. Elliot lay unresponsive on the floor, with a massive boa constrictor coiled tightly around his neck. Recognizing the immediate danger, an officer made a split-second decision to shoot the snake in the head, aiming to free Elliot without causing him further harm. The snake's grip loosened, and Elliot was rushed to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Cedar Crest. Despite medical efforts, he succumbed to his injuries 4 days later. On July 24, 2022, the Lehigh County Coroner's Office determined the cause of death as anoxic brain injury due to asphyxiation by constriction. The community was left in shock, mourning the loss of a man known for his kindness and dedication to animal rescue. His tragic death sparked urgent conversations about the risks involved in handling large reptiles and the need for stricter safety measures. In the days following the incident, tributes poured in from animal welfare groups, reptile enthusiasts, and members of the local community. Vigils were held, not only to honor Elliot's life, but also to raise awareness about the fine line between rescue work and personal safety. Animal experts emphasize that while passion drives many rescuers, it must be paired with rigorous safety protocols, especially when dealing with powerful, unpredictable species. Elliot's case has since been cited in discussions among lawmakers and animal control agencies considering reforms to policies on exotic pet ownership. Understanding the risks. Boa constrictors are non-venomous snakes known for their method of subduing prey through constriction. While they are often kept as exotic pets, their strength and size can pose significant risks, especially when they reach lengths of 15 to 18 feet. In captivity, these snakes can exhibit unpredictable behavior, particularly if they have a history of abuse or neglect. Elliot's case highlights the dangers associated with keeping large constrictor snakes, even for experienced handlers. The incident serves as a stark reminder that wild animals, regardless of their upbringing or treatment, retain their instinctual behaviors, which can lead to unforeseen and tragic outcomes. Proper knowledge, caution, and respect for these powerful creatures are essential to prevent accidents. This tragedy underscores the importance of awareness and safety protocols when interacting with large exotic animals. The growing fascination with exotic pets has led to an increase in private ownership of animals like boa constrictors, often without adequate understanding of their care requirements and potential risks. Many new owners are unaware that these snakes require specialized enclosures, controlled environments, and behavioral monitoring to ensure safety. Inadequate housing or mishandling can heighten the chances of aggression or defensive behavior. Experts stress that no amount of familiarity can override the primal instincts of such creatures. Community reaction. The local community was shocked by the incident. Neighbors described Elliot as a familiar figure, often seen handling snakes in his yard. His dedication to rescuing reptiles was well known, and his tragic death sparked conversations about the responsibilities and risks of keeping exotic pets. Law enforcement officials, including Lieutenant Peter Nikisher of the Upper Macungie Township Police Department, emphasized the rarity and severity of the situation. The responding officers' quick actions were crucial in attempting to save Elliot's life.
Quite literally, the officer looked into the room and the snake was looking up at him. I mean, it was a face-to-face. The officer just did what he had to do.
And the incident was described as a scene reminiscent of a horror movie. Many in the community expressed deep sorrow and sympathy for Elliot's family, highlighting the fine line between passion and danger in exotic pet care. The tragedy also prompted calls for increased education and stricter regulations surrounding the ownership of large, potentially hazardous animals. In the aftermath, local animal welfare groups and rescue organizations echoed the community's concerns, urging lawmakers to reevaluate current policies on exotic pet ownership. Candlelight vigils and online tributes poured in, honoring Elliot's life and the compassion he extended to creatures others feared. Some residents, while still grieving, began advocating for community awareness initiatives to educate the public on the challenges of housing exotic species. A mother's perspective. Elliot's mother, Heather, spoke about her son's passion and the circumstances leading to the tragedy. She emphasized that Elliot was aware of the snake's aggressive nature and took precautions when handling it. On the day of the incident, he was merely checking the enclosure, not engaging in direct interaction with the snake. Heather also highlighted the broader issue of exotic pet ownership, pointing out that many individuals acquire such animals without understanding the complexities of their care. She advocated for better education and regulations to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Heather's grief was accompanied by a determination to honor her son's legacy through advocacy and awareness. She hopes Elliot's story will inspire others to approach exotic animal rescue with both compassion and caution. The broader implications. Elliot's death brings attention to the broader concerns surrounding the ownership of exotic pets. Organizations like the Lehigh Valley Zoo have noted an increase in calls from individuals seeking to surrender large snakes they can no longer manage. The lack of resources and facilities to accommodate these animals often leads to challenging situations for both the animals and potential rescuers. This incident underscores the need for stricter regulations, better public education on exotic pet ownership, and more support for rescue organizations. It also raises ethical questions about the domestication of wild animals and the responsibilities that come with it. Animal welfare experts stress that many exotic species, including large constrictor snakes, require specialized environments that most private homes cannot provide. Without comprehensive oversight, both human and animal lives are put at unnecessary risk. Reflecting on the tragedy, Elliot Senseman's story is a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between human fascination with wildlife and the respect required for their inherent nature. His dedication to rescuing and caring for snakes was commendable, but his tragic end serves as a cautionary tale about the unpredictable dangers of working with wild animals. It also highlights the emotional toll such work can take on caregivers who form deep bonds with the animals they protect. Elliot's legacy may inspire renewed conversations about safety protocols and ethical standards in exotic animal care. At Nature's Last Call, we aim to shed light on such stories, not to sensationalize, but to educate and foster a deeper understanding of the natural world and our place within it. In the end, Elliot's passion became his undoing, a tragic testament to the unpredictable nature of the wild. His story serves as a somber reminder that while we may seek to connect with the untamed, we must never forget the inherent risks that come with it. Let us honor his memory by approaching the natural world with the reverence and caution it commands. If Elliot's story resonated with you, consider supporting local wildlife rescue organizations and advocating for responsible exotic pet ownership. Share this video to raise awareness about the complexities and risks associated with keeping wild animals as pets. Subscribe to Nature's Last Call for more stories that explore the intersection of human lives and the natural world, reminding us of the respect and caution our fellow creatures deserve.